I have been a lawyer for 50 years. I have never seen a true Perry Mason moment like what just happened in the Alec Baldwin trial. Alec Baldwin's case has been dismissed because of prosecutorial and police misconduct. It is as stunning as it gets. What happened was this. During the trial today, the judge got a manila envelope, opened it up, and there was live ammo inside the envelope. The reason this is important is that envelope was filed not in the official Rust file of the case, but in a different case. A police officer testified that she was told, don't put this ammo in the Rust file. Let's create a separate new file to put this manila envelope in. And when you connect the dots, the reason is the prosecutors didn't want the defense to see this evidence in preparing for trial.
That's true, and that is a breakdown from Harvey Levin from TMZ on the Rust trial. What an embarrassment, Barnes, for the prosecution.
And by the way, Harvey Levin, he just said he'd been practicing law for 50 years. How old is Harvey Levin? He looks 60.
He looks really good. I don't know.
Yeah.
Wow.
But side note, yeah, I was watching when that happened live. I was at home at my desk just working, and I have a big TV on right there. And I was just kind of keeping one ear on the trial. And then out of nowhere, that happens. And the judge is like, really matter-of-factly, yeah, well, that's it. I was like, what?
And we all saw Alec Baldwin break down.
Yes.
His wife, his family were there. What a weight lifted off his shoulder after all this time. And tragic, obviously, that Helena Hutchins had to pass away from this.
Awful.
Very sad news over the weekend. Shannon Doherty passing away at the age of 53.
I'm so not the person who wants to die. I mean, nobody wants to die. But I have so many, hopes. And I have so much left to accomplish. And I can't imagine not being able to do that.
She was dealt such an awful hand in all aspects of her life towards the end. It's awful.
Outpouring of love and obviously suffering from cancer all of this time. Richard Simmons also passing away over the weekend at the age of 76, a day after his birthday. Kind of sad, too, because, he had talked about how at one point he had skin cancer, but he was okay after that. Recently, he talked about, he hinted that he wasn't doing well, and then he was like, no, I'm doing fine. And now this.
It sounds
really
like
sad.
That moment was accurate, and he was pretty close.
And you sort of wonder, will Pauly Shore go forward with playing Richard Simmons after all of this?
100% he will.
So you think yes.
Oh, he's going to sit tight for a minute, and then you bet your butt. His estate's probably going to fight it, because Simmons made it very clear he did not want that to go out.
Well, he also wrote something very touching on social media after.
You're talking about Pauly Shore, right?
Yes.
Yeah, of course he did. I'm just saying that once this settles, I have a feeling he's already invested so much in trying to do that movie that he'll probably move forward or try.
We mentioned this earlier. She was 96, but a firecracker. Dr. Ruth, the iconic sex therapist, dying at the age of 96.
Talk about one of a kind. I can't remember if she was ever on our show the first time around. I can't remember.
I kind of think that she was.
I think you're right. But she always delivered. And she was like the perfect character and a smart woman. I did not know she was still alive. I guess she'd really been out of the public eye for so long. I didn't know if it was just old age, right? Or was there
Could have been, yes. I don't know how active she still was. Yeah. I have some audio I want to play for you. Someone very famous doing a little karaoke. Oh. And it's really kind of funny. But then, of course, they dedicate their competition victory to their girlfriend. Check this out.
This is awful. That karaoke band, the median age was about 97.
So who was that, Barnes?
Oh, I saw the clips. Travis Kelce.
Yeah, the 2024 American Century Championship festivities.
Ooh.
He was there doing karaoke. I would say that Whitesnake song's got to be one of the most popular karaoke songs, don't you think?
Yeah, but he needs to learn it a little better before he's going to front and center it. That was really bad.
Well, Barnes, he got a trophy for it, and guess what? Yeah, he was actually faking some tears, and he's like, Taylor, this one's for you.
I'm sure she's proud.
I mean,
Not.
What? Stevie Nicks had a sold-out show at Hyde Park in London, and then she introduces, quote-unquote, the son I never had, which was Harry Styles, and they ended up doing a couple of songs together, Landslide and Stop Dragging My Heart Around, but it would have been Christine McVie's birthday, and she had a really touching and got choked up little speech about her friend, Christine McVie.
That died so suddenly and so sadly. So what I want you to know is that Christine was Harry's girl. She was my girl. She was your girl. She was from Harry. And she loved all of us. And today was her birthday. So it's taken me all this time to be able to try to even deal with this situation, but one thing that my mom used to say to me when I was little was, when I was hurt, she'd go, Stevie, when you're hurt, you always run to the stage. And that's what I've been doing ever since Chris passed away, is running to the stage, because the only people that have been able to help me to get over this has been all of you. And you have done it every night, like clockwork. You have made me better, and I want you to know how much I appreciate that. And so we go on. Thank you, everybody. Harry, thanks you. I thank you.
God bless Stevie Nicks. You know, she's 76, Barnes, and she, over the last year, has had all these sold-out shows, bigger than ever.
She does not look that old at all.
Now, she looks great. She sounds great. That's your Celebrity Sleaze.